What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Chris, and I'm here with a new episode, another episode, and a better episode of CheeseHead to the DeathBed TV. Now, before we start this video, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to comment so we can get this going. Let's get this going. Let's spread this good content. Go Pack Go. Let's get it going, man. I had to stop this video to tell y'all, make sure y'all subscribe, man. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a jersey. If you're a Bears fan, a Vikings fan, a Lions fan, a Packers fan, you got the option to choose between an offense jersey or a defense jersey on me. So if y'all subscribe, send it to your friends, send it to your family. Let's get this going, man. Go Pack Go. Now back to the episode. What's going on, man? Let's just clap it up for that Bulls show we had last night. Let's clap it up. Now, as you all know, it was an ultimate hate watch for all us Packers fans and Lions fans, but they have nothing to hate on. They have other stuff to worry about. Us Packer fans was just sitting at home, relaxing, chilling, watching this absolute show of a game. Yeah, I fixed that too, y'all. I got it coming through. I figured it out. I'm a magician. Okay, I figured it out. I should go to school for IT or something. But yesterday we watched the Bears play the Vikings, and when I tell you, it was the most boring game I've ever watched in my life. I've never seen two top 15 quarterbacks play that bull stuff of a game. It was absolutely atrocious. It started out, it looked like it was going to be good until JJ wasn't doing anything the whole first half. And then they swapped roles because Caleb stopped doing anything and JJ was on fire. So it was crazy. We going to do some rankings today. We're going to do the NFC North rankings, shall I say. We're going to do some NFC North rankings. I keep looking at my laptop, trying to make sure everything's straight for y'all because I got some stuff to say. Y'all, if y'all follow me from Bet Cheese Podcast, y'all know I absolutely hate the Bears. I don't like the Bears. I don't respect the Bears. And when I say it's a hate watch, I don't mean that literally. I hope every player makes it through the season, injury-free, drama-free, and suspension-free. But I hate them as a Packer fan. Everybody understands there's no disrespect or anything. So let's get into it. First, coming in at number 4, of course. Now, y'all know damn well who number 4. If you watch the game, you know who number 4. The Chicago Bears are number 4 on my list. Reason being, not just because I hate the Bears. That was an absolute show of a game last night. Caleb Williams didn't look like he looked like a rookie. He looked like a 4th round rookie. He was overthrowing people, throwing ahead of people. And I don't encourage anybody to bet. I bet on Caleb Williams to have 220 yards and DJ Moore to have a touchdown. So can you imagine how I felt seeing Caleb Williams overthrow DJ Moore for that touchdown at the end of the game? That would have been everything I needed right there. But of course he didn't do it. He must have knew I had money on him. That's all I get from that. But besides that, he started off the game cool. It's like they set, every team has their set plays, right? Every team has their set plays that they're going to do, and then they go from the vibe there. And that's how he started the game off. Yes, he got the good passes off at first, but what happened in the second half? What happened? And that line, the interior was better. I will say that. I'll clap it up for y'all for that. The interior was better. It was. I won't take that from the Bears. But those tackles, Micah Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, they're going to feast. Because the Vikings was getting there around, but not up the middle. So I will respect that. I won't take that from him. He just put on an absolute dookie show. I'm not cussing no more. So he put on an absolute dookie show. Roma Doomsday, he was all right. whatever. Luther Burden, I don't think he got a pass. Colston Loveland didn't look like anything. Cole Kmet didn't look like anything. Caleb Williams had one touchdown until 2 minutes in the fourth quarter. Don't quote me. That's just what it was. The other touchdown came from a pick six from somebody that probably was on a practice squad that got elevated. No disrespect to him. Caleb has a lot of growing to do. We all have growing to do, like I always say. But me being a Packer fan talking about the Bears, he sucks. He sucks. Successful hate watch. I honestly prefer the Vikings to win over the Bears anyways. If you're a Packer fan, you will always more than likely pick the Vikings to win over the Bears unless you are from Minnesota or something. But overall, I kept saying this the whole game.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Absolutely, positively. I have nothing more to say about that Bears team. They came in at number 4 on my power rankings. Now let's go to the next team. The next team is the Detroit Lions. Now, the Lions, they would have been last. If Caleb Williams would have pulled through yesterday, the Lions would have been last, and the Vikings would have been third probably. Because if he started off the game how he played throughout the game. If he ended the game how he started the game. The reason the Lions are number 3 on my NFC power rankings is because they looked like absolute dookie the whole game. You know what I'm saying? So when you go from the Bears started off hot, lost the lead, it was like 17-3, and you lose the game. I respect that more than, I don't respect that more than getting your ass whooped the entire game and not being able to do anything. Jared Goff got to get his stuff together. David Montgomery and Jahmyr Gibbs got to get their stuff together. St. Brown and Jameson got to get their stuff together. But I do think they will come around to themselves. Not how they used to be, but they'll come around to themselves. They didn't really compare. Our whole conference didn't look like anything compared to other games and other conferences. We looked like an absolute dookie show. The only team that looked good was the Packers. Nobody else held it down for the division. But if y'all need Big Bro to hold it down, we will hold it down. Best believe that. They was okay. I don't have much to say about the Lions because they didn't do anything well. They just did better than the Bears. They didn't have a lead. They didn't even look like they were going to get a lead. The Bears had the lead by a lot and got absolutely torched by J.J. McCarthy, who looked like absolute dookie. So that's why they come in number 3 on my list. And they will stay at number 3 on my list. Let's head into the Vikings. The Vikings made it to number 2 on my list because they came back. They fought adversity. Kevin O'Connell locked in. What I like about Kevin O'Connell is he's a good quarterback coach. If that first half, I completely say J.J. McCarthy, he's from Chicago, okay? We all know he's from Chicago. His first game, I think he said his first game that he went to as a kid was a Vikings versus Bears game. And then his first game in the NFL, he's playing for the Vikings and he's playing against the Bears. You can't tell me God ain't real. That's crazy. He was just nervous. It's simple as that. He didn't play any games last year. He absolutely looked like a nervous person last night. If anybody will ask and see. JJ didn't throw much in college, no. He didn't throw much in college. But he looked good last night once he settled in. Once he realized, it literally looked like he was like, I'm playing the Bears, man. Lock in, twin. Lock in, twin. And that's what JJ did. He locked in. That bucket pass to Aaron Jones was absolutely amazing. And that touchdown pass to Justin Jefferson was cool too. Now, I hate every team in the division, but I will give respect when it's due. he played a good game once he settled in and locked in and realized he was going against the Chicago Bears. JJ didn't do much out there. I thought he was going to start getting pissed, but but he was pissed by the top of the fourth. And then once he realized they won, he said, I'm going to get a kid a break. And I know Aaron Jones is here for the ride. He don't got that much time, but he just here for the ride. But that Vikings defense looked cool. You know, Brian Flores is always going to throw stunts at you. And Caleb couldn't get used to the stunts. He kept running out the pocket. Okay, cool. He running up the middle, he getting all the running yards because he couldn't see down the field. He's short. He couldn't even see past his lineman damn there. But Caleb Williams, I'm not going to take it from him. He was kind of working the Vikings DBs at first, but Brian Flores adjusted. Kevin O'Connell adjusted. That's what it's all about, adjusting. And that's all that matters. So, yeah, I got the Vikings coming in at number 2 on my list. Now, let's go to the big dogs. The big bros. Green Bay Packers. I don't have much to say about my Packers, man. I just want to say shout out to Packers. Y'all came in number 1 on the list because y'all made it look smooth sailing. Y'all have everybody in the media saying the Packers going to the Super Bowl. And people that's stat sheet watchers, people that's media watchers, people that look at stat lines and stat sheets, Jordan Love only had like 188 yards. They're going to be like, oh my goodness.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But real ball watchers, no. Them numbers don't mean a damn thing. That boy was slinging that iron. As I said yesterday on the recap episode, he had a pass to 8 different receivers for 8 different completions. 8 completions to 8 different receivers, I think in the first half. Ain't too many quarterbacks doing that. They're going to stick to their 3 or 4 maybe, and that's including the tight end. So you can't tell me the Packers aren't on the road to glory. We on the road to glory, man. Now, I'm going to say Super Bowl for sure, but I'm not going to be like the media and say it because I'm obviously a Packers fan, so y'all going to think that I'm just being biased. But the Packers were the best playing team throughout the entire weekend. Comment down below if I'm lying. And like the video if I'm not lying. And subscribe if I'm not lying. But I want to say, shout out to Packers, man. Shout out Matt LaFleur. Shout out Jordan Love. Shout out our defense. We had the best defense in the North. Probably the second best defense because I think the Eagles going to get their defense together. They got some signings they're going to do. I know they are. They already signed like Tank Bisbee and stuff like that. They going to always stay ahead. I think the Eagles going to have the best defense in the league, and then we'll be second behind them. But I could even see us passing them. So it's no telling where this team could go. We number 1 this week. We play the Commanders on Thursday. We probably will be number 1 this week again because the Bears play the Lions, and I don't know who the Vikings play yet. I'll get into that later in the week. But, yeah, I got the Packers coming in at number 1. Jordan Love coming in at number 1. And basically, these rankings are also the quarterback that played for them. 4 Bears, 3 Lions, which is Jared Goff, 2 Vikings, which is McCarthy, and 1 Packers, which is Jordan Love. So that concludes today's episode. I just want to give y'all a good old before we head out. I want to say, please, please, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I just want to say, God is amazing. I love you, God. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed one. Go Pack Go, baby. CheeseHead to the DeathBed. We just getting started.